Welcome back to English Unleashed Journey, my wonderful friends and dedicated learners. My name is Maria, and I am so happy to spend this learning time with you today. If you are new to our community, please click that subscribe button right now. We are building a warm space where everyone can learn spoken English comfortably and peacefully. Have you ever felt like fast native English speakers are speaking in code? You spend months studying grammar rules and memorizing endless vocabulary flashcards. But when you watch an English movie, the words rush past your ears quickly. You catch one tiny word and then wonder what they just said. Please do not feel discouraged, because this happens to every single learner. Native speakers naturally blend words together and drop quiet sounds when speaking. Today, I want to share clear strategies to train your ears step by step. You can take full control of your practice without feeling overwhelmed or stressed. Grab a comfortable seat and let us start this journey together right now. First, let us explore how subtitles help your brain connect written words to sounds. Reading text while listening provides a wonderful safety net for your ears. When a fast sentence flies by, captions help you spot every missing piece. Your mind links the visual shape of the word directly with spoken sounds. For example, you might see the phrase "going to" written on your screen. However, the speaker pronounces it quickly as "gonna" in everyday speech. Seeing both at the same moment builds a permanent bridge inside your memory. Be sure to pick accurate captions created by human editors rather than auto captions. Try watching a short 1-minute video clip with good English subtitles first. Read and listen carefully to see how words sound in natural sentences. Then, turn off those captions and play the exact same video clip again. Notice how much easier it is to recognize those sounds without text. Subtitles are training wheels, but taking them off regularly strengthens real listening ears. Next, remember that you are always in total control of audio playback speed. If a speaker sounds too fast, lower the video speed down to 0.8. At first, 0.8 speed might feel a little stretched out to you. However, this slower pace gives your brain necessary time to process sound patterns. Once your ears catch those patterns, switch back to normal speed right away. You will be pleasantly surprised at how much clearer normal speed suddenly sounds. It is like learning a slow dance step before trying it at full speed. Test this strategy today by choosing a short, 2-minute audio clip you enjoy. Listen at 0.8 speed first without pausing or worrying about details. Next, play the exact same clip at normal speed and see how much you comprehend. Write down any word that felt difficult at first but became clear later. Celebrating small daily victories builds steady confidence and keeps your mind excited. Just 5 focused minutes of speed adjustments every day will transform your hearing. Now, let us talk about identifying key words in everyday English conversations. Key words are primary words that carry the core meaning of speech. They are typically important action verbs, naming nouns, and descriptive adjectives. Native speakers emphasize keywords by making them louder and slightly longer. Small connector words like to, of, for, or become quiet and fast. Imagine someone says, "I love eating delicious dark chocolate every single evening." The words love, delicious, chocolate, and evening will stand out very clearly. Question words like what, where, why, and how also receive natural stress. Let us practice together right now with a short, simple example sentence. Listen closely. The heavy rain canceled our morning outdoor soccer game today. Which main words did you hear carrying the actual story and meaning? You likely picked out heavy, rain, canceled, morning, and soccer very clearly. Even if small connector words faded, you still understood the entire event completely. Focusing on key words makes fast English feel simple and far less stressful. Another powerful secret of fast native speech is what we call word reductions. Reduction happens when speakers squish words together to speak smoothly and quickly. For instance, want to transforms into wanna in casual daily conversations. Going to shrinks down to gonna, and have to sounds like have-to. Let me becomes lemme, and give me turns into gimme in friendly chats. Don't know changes into dunno when native speakers talk rapidly with each other. When you hear these shortened forms, they might sound like confusing new words. However, once you understand these common reductions, your mind decodes them automatically. Let us practice a few reduced sentences together right now to train your ears. When someone says, "I gonna grab hot tea," they mean going to grab tea. When someone says, "Let me help you," they mean let me help you out. Try repeating both full forms and reduced forms out loud in your room. Comparing full versions with reduced versions trains your brain and mouth together. Now, let us explore another technique called learning natural English word chunks. Chunks are groups of words that naturally belong together as a single block. Expressions like at the end of the day or to be honest are chunks. Native speakers glide through these set expressions without pausing between single words. Memorizing entire chunks saves your mind from building sentences word by word. For example, look forward to means waiting for something with genuine excitement. When you hear someone say, "I look forward to meeting you," catch it. Another useful chunk is "on the other hand," which introduces a contrasting point. Whenever you hear a new chunk, pause and repeat it 3 times. Write it down in your study notebook alongside a simple example sentence. Next, let us focus on the natural rhythm and pitch of English speech. English is not flat because voices rise and fall like gentle ocean waves. Pitch goes high on questions and drops down at sentence endings. Copying this natural musical wave helps you understand deeper meaning and emotion. Consider this question. Are you coming with us to the park today? Notice how voice pitch gently rises upward near the end of that question. Try repeating that question out loud while matching my gentle rhythm. When native speakers speak quickly, our U changes into a short RIA sound. By copying both slow and fast rhythms, you expect natural speech sounds. Record a short dialogue on your phone and listen to your rhythm carefully. Adjust pitch and speed until your English flows like a smooth wave. Now, let us discuss creating a daily background English audio environment. Immersion simply means filling your surroundings with spoken English audio daily. Think of background audio as pleasant music that quietly trains your brain. You do not need to concentrate intensely on every single spoken word. Play a podcast while cooking dinner, cleaning your room, or walking outside. Your subconscious mind picks up pitch changes, reductions, and speech patterns. Explore diverse topics like cooking, travel, history, and simple news reports. Exposing your ears to different topics keeps learning fresh and extremely useful. I remember keeping podcasts playing quietly while doing daily household chores. At first, it sounded like noise, but soon, words became remarkably clear. Create a playlist of audio channels you enjoy listening to regularly. Aim for 30 relaxed minutes of background listening every single day. Combine active listening sessions with relaxed passive listening time for growth. Active listening involves total concentration, taking notes, and repeating phrases out loud. Passive listening happens when English plays softly while you perform other tasks. Active listening is like a focused workout that builds language muscle memory. Passive listening keeps your ears warmed up to natural spoken speeds continuously. Spend 15 focused minutes on active listening early in the morning. Later in the day, enjoy 30 minutes of relaxed passive listening outdoors. This balanced method gives steady growth without causing any mental fatigue. It is also wonderful to expose your ears to various global accents. If you only listen to one speaker, other accents feel difficult. Listen to American speakers, British voices, and Australian speakers for variety. Each English-speaking country has its own lovely melody and pace. Listening to diverse voices builds strong flexibility and deep confidence inside. You simply want your ears to feel calm whenever anyone speaks. Finally, practice using context prediction to stay ahead of fast speech. Use current topic and tone to guess what word comes next. If a friend says, "I go to the bakery to buy fresh," predict bread. Predicting ahead prepares your ears so fast speech never catches you off guard. Which of these tips felt most helpful to you in today's lesson? Please leave a comment below and share your thoughts with our community. Do not forget to subscribe to English Unleashed Journey for more lessons. Thank you for spending your precious time with me here today. Keep practicing patiently, stay curious every day, and enjoy every small step. My name is Maria, wishing you a wonderful day filled with learning and progress. See you in our next video lesson. Stay safe and keep learning with confidence.